All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So this candle is going to break above its own high. I'm going to execute actually. Yeah, the 30 minutes is like lows above the resistance area. I'm taking this current resistance area right now. If it's going to break above its own high, I think so it's a good probability to continuously pushing upside. So let me adjust some settings till that. So you guys can hear me clearly? Sound check. All right. So here we go. All right. So if this current candle going to be create a wick and going to break above its own high, I think so this gonna be a very beautiful execution I'm gonna take there. So right now the things are very simple. Daily just like pushing upside, we are having this rejection on the left hand side H4. The previous H4 just like close with no bottom wick, so probability it should continuously pushing upside. H1 still open, M30 close above the current resistance area high. I'm taking this current resistance looking at the 50-minute time frame, and this is a support I'm having to the downside. And right now I got a breakout structure above the resistance area high. If this current candle, which just like pushing to the downside, if it's going to break above its own high, I will give my trade a chance by placing the stop loss below the current candle low. So this makes sense actually. This makes sense. And as you can see, we are having a lot of rejections on the left hand side. So in this scenario, I need to depend on the volume actually, not. I need to depend on the volume with a realistic thing. Okay, it's flipping. It's flipping. If it could going to be break above its own high, so I could give my trade a chance. Stop loss could be 60-65 pips. So can use the low lot size here. And above, what are we gonna target? Actually, I think so realistically I will see if it could tap to 45-60, something like that. Let me see on a 30-minute time. I don't wanted to miss this one actually. While I'm going towards on the left hand side, I don't wanted to miss it. So for that, I think this thing actually, yeah, it's pushing upside. Let's see. And as looking at my record, which is not good before the opening of NY session, that also bothering me right now. But it's a beautiful structure I can see. It's a beautiful structure, so I'm gonna give my trade a chance if it's going to break above its own high. So that makes sense. I think so it's gonna tap to this area, left hand side, 60-70 area, something like that. I think so, yeah. Breaking above this high, these are the rejection. Depending on the volume, it could tap to this resistance. So let's see now. This makes sense to me. Yeah, if it went up. Here I need to depend on the volume actually. You know what? We are having a lot of rejection on the left hand side. So if I'm gonna execute on this trade, it definitely gonna totally depending on the volume. So only volume could help me out to continuously pushing to the upside. If there's like no volume, if it come back and hit my stop loss, I can't do anything about it. So right now look at the way how it's struggling right now, and there is still 30 minutes left for the opening of NY session, and let's see if it's going to break above its own high. Waiting, just like waiting right now. You know what? Wow, wow, rejection. Look at this one, how it is reacting right now. Still it didn't break above its own high. I'm waiting right now. I think so now. Is it coming up? Is it? Is it coming up? Is it? I'm focusing on this one right now. Wow. Look at the way how it is reacting right now. Okay. It's testing my patience. I don't want to blink my eye. Just looking at the structure. if it could break above its own high. So probability, I'm gonna give my trade a chance. Yes. Okay, so yeah, it's again rejected from that area. Look at this one. How it is rejecting. Okay, pushing, coming back, pushing. I think so. 5 minute already closed now. Oh, now look at this one. 5 minute doing some kind of a consolidation right now. Let's see if it could break above the previous 5 minute time frame. I never use 5 minute time frame. I'm just like looking into it more deeper actually right now. So yeah, it's again start rejecting from this area. So if it going to break above its own high, that could be a place where I could execute my trade by placing stop loss below the current candle low. So Mr. Kessler watching while I am working, great knowledge you and Raja Bhai are providing. Thank you so much. And it will be keep going. You just like gonna get a lot of education if you just like sticking with us. So good evening, good evening. Hey, does SSC works only in gold? No, it's just like work on all the pairs. All you need to understand your certain pair when it's mostly having volume in it and how it moves. So if you wanted to implement SRC on any pair, just like watch it how it moves at least like 15 days and then implement the same structure. It gonna work out. It's a simple price action actually. Did you any take any trades today? No, I didn't took any trade today. I just like came late on a chart. You guys were already in a trade during the last stream of Raja Bank, so I missed that one. So I closed the chart after the stream, and you can see it was just like doing consolidation after that. Wow, look at the way it is just like pushing to the downside right now. So I was waiting for the candle to break its own high, but it's just like stopped there. It didn't break above the high. It's pushing to the downside right now. So there is M30 resistance nearby 45, 46. So here I just like need to depend on the volume. There's a lot of rejection and a lot of resistance on the left hand side. You know what? So I'm taking this current in this scenario when there's like a lot of rejection, a lot of resistance, and you're not understanding that where you could execute a sell or buy. You need to depend on the volume. In that situation, volume could help you out. Volume is the only solution in that scenario. So now it's trying to flipping to the upside again. Execution only makes sense if it does break its own high. Massive price action, no clean range. Right now it's doing a consolidation and we got a candle 30 minutes just like close above the current previous like a consolidation area high. 50 minutes still standing here. So I'm waiting for this candle to flip and break its own high. So depending on the volume, I am anticipating in this trade that it could give me some pips. It's a Monday as well. So should have to be cautious about this one. Just waiting right now to be honest. I'm just like waiting. If it could continuously pushing upside, you know what gonna happen with the opening of NY, it will keep pushing upside because looking at the previous H4 time frame, it's just like break above the resistance and don't have a bottom wick here. This is what just like giving me more confidence that might be we're gonna continuously pushing upside, and I'm just like waiting right now to be honest. Might be with the opening of NY, it's gonna bring something on the table actually. So let's see. If I lose something during the pre-NY, then I will see if I can give my trade a second chance with the opening of NY. But right now, just waiting. I'm just waiting here right now. It's pushing upside, pushing downside. Look at the way how the candle just like stop there. It should not be stop here actually to be honest actually. So stop loss getting bigger. Now it's become like a 750 pip stop loss. So lower lot size is the only solution for this thing. Okay, again pushing upside. Again, it's just like pushing upside. If it could break above the high, so I can execute somewhere here. I wanted to execute here. Just wanted to execute here. If it could break above this high. Come on. It's just like testing my patience. It's not showing volume. Cash by M30 candle close below resistance. Which resistance, buddy, you were talking about? It's break and close above this current resistance high. This is what I'm looking for. I don't want to go into some kind of like overthinking. I can see this candle close above the resistance. This 30-minute close above the resistance. All I need this candle to break above its own high. On a 5 minute, if this candle or the next candle going to break above this high, that could be a beautiful buy that I can see on the charts. So just waiting. I'm just waiting right now. Come on. Yes, it's coming up. Oh, I think I missed this execution. Damn, it's a late entry. It's a late entry. It's definitely a late entry. So let's see. But depending on the volume, I need you to continuously pushing upside. I just like missed uh, 15 pips here. But now it's just like breaking above the high. So let's see if it could continuously pushing upside and I can grab something out of it or not. Yes. So in this scenario, how I can lose less? I'm having a stop loss of almost like 90 pips. So if this current candle which break above its own high, breaking above this wicks on the left hand side, rejection on the left hand side, I need it to continuously pushing upside because it's totally depending on the volume right now. So if it come back and break its opening price, that is a probability I can close my 50% position there. But I think so it's gonna continuously pushing upside. Who knows that 30 pips is right now running in my favor. 30 pips. Damn, this 45 50. This is something I'm worried about. I needed to break above this high for the continuation. Actually, H4 also break above the previous H4 high. Look at this one. Wow, there's no business of this candle to come back and break its opening price. I need it to continuously pushing upside. Just man, keep pushing upside. Give me some good move here. At least like 50 pips so I can secure my 50% position there. At least give me some 50 pips. Come on. 50 minutes about to be closed. And if this 50 minutes going to be closed in a bullish form, then the next candle should have to be created. We can break above the highest, so continuously pushing to the upside. But if this candle going to be closed with no upper wick, then that is the thing I need to be worried about. So waiting right now. 50 minutes about to be closed in 30 seconds. So there is M30 resistance. Okay, close $3 quota $47 today. So wow, 50 pips. Right now it's I can see a 50 pips here, 40 pips at a 40 pips, 50 pips. Okay, here I'm securing my 50% position. Oh man, 150 pips. What a spike! What a spike it was, depending on the volume. Damn, damn, man. What I have just like got here. Wow, I even closed 50% position and it just like, oh man, nice, bro. Well done. Yeah, you. Wow, many people just like in this trade. Look at this one. Damn. Hey, lady, don't you close $3? Definitely, you gonna you gonna like regret on this one. Yeah, man, look at this one. I can see the volume there. Was waiting for this candle to break above the high. Look at this one. It just like broke above the high. Then this candle open with the gap. Things are totally in our favor. Even before the opening of NY session, we done with over like a day actually. So 200 pips. Woo, damn, someone grabbed 200 pips, someone grabbed $130. Very nice. Very nice. Like the stream. Like the stream, guys. YouTube. Oh, why I'm having just like a very few viewers on my YouTube? I can't see this thing. This could be, it cannot be. 83. Okay. Views. Concurrent viewers. What is this? Okay, okay. So just like the stream, YouTube, if you just like make money, if you just like code this education, you just like grab something here. Wow. Wow, look at this one. Depends on volume is something can do anything. Awesome trade of 140 pips. Very nice, Shakil sir. Very, very nice and very congratulations to yourself. So gap up in the in my chart in XNS, yeah, it's also gap up here. I can see that. I think so. It could be continuously pushing upside, but I think so. We're done with the day on a Monday. On a day like Monday, you grab 180, 200 pips, man. What else you just like needed here? You done with your job. Good job for 200 pips. Wow, very nice. Good trade, cash. Thank you so much. While closing 50%, it hit my TP. Oh, so congratulations. You got extra money here. Felt and NCS and close everything at 30 pips and then it moved. Oh, why did you close? So just like need to understand this thing, Mr. Tamur. If you getting scared, if you feeling scared, and you wanted to close your trade early, try to close 50%, try to close 90%, and see how your structure just like worked out there. So if you just like gonna close your trades early, you're not gonna build confidence on your trade. Might be then you will gonna hold your trades like when it's going against you in a drawdown, you're going to be hold with the complete SL. It's going in your favor, you closing it early, it's not gonna work out. You might be gonna stuck on a break even stage, something like that. So believe your structure. If you're getting scared, close 50%, 90%, whatever suits you. Like me, I have closed 50%, but at 50 pips, I had already planned that once it went in my favor 50 pips, I will close 50% position. Rest, I have closed everything at once 50, 60 pips, something like that. So I think it's such a beautiful trade depending on the volume. See, you guys learn everything something new. Look at this one. A lot of rejection on the left hand side. You can see there's like lot of rejection on the left hand side. What I was telling you, if there's like lot of rejection, you need to depend on the volume and taking the current resistance area. No need to worry about to take this one. That will become like overthinking. I'm not gonna be a part of this trade. So it was a proper plan. We executed a buy, but buys right after this candle break above its own high. See how it shows volume in it. Looking at the previous H4 time frame, didn't have a bottom wick, showing more momentum for the bullish one. H1 break above this resistance. M30 gave us the confirmation candle, then created a wick, break its own high, executed a buy, and just like grab our chunks there. Wait for the next structure. Oh, you missed this one? Then wait for the next structure definitely. Review my trade, Mr. Deep. Let me see this one. Wow, look at this YouTube, Mac man. Just they just like make 180 pips, 200 pips, and someone missed the trade. Wow, isn't YouTube glitch? I don't think so. I don't think so. If you guys can see my screen, if you guys can watch me, so I don't think so. It's any glitch you facing there. So why you just like executed here, buddy? It's not something like that I was talking about. This was a recent resistance you are having on the left hand side. So yeah, it's a risky one. And look at the previous candle also closed with a healthy body. The bearish candle closed with a healthy body. Let me see this one. So if you can see that this candle close with a healthy body of a bearish one. So it will be better if you wanted to go with a bias. By depending on the volume, best thing would be if you wait for this candle to be close above the resistance so you can give your trade a chance to fill this wick on the left hand side. So that makes sense. But here it's just like a totally risky one. So that was a mistake you done there. Like here, see this candle close above the previous resistance high. 30-minute, 50-minute, both candles just like close above the resistance. And the next candle create a wick, break its own high, then we executed a buy. So Fed should have talk around 10:30 p.m. Let's see what he's just like gonna. I think so. He's gonna be repeat the same thing what he said during the last FOMC. So pre NY went in your favor. Yeah, finally pre NY it's just like went in my favor. It's but it never happened mostly. I still it will. I'm still gonna be cautious about the pre NY actually. I will definitely. So I think so it's gonna be work out in the same way what I was expecting that might be if it continuously pushing upside. So with the opening of NY, it will keep pushing upside further. So wow man, but I close this one. What I have get here, what I just like got here, that was my portion. I totally done with this one. That was my portion which what I got here actually. So I need to be accepted that this was my chunks. This is what for this is for what I just like I'm on the chart. I done with it. Whether it's continuously pushing upside, whether it's continuously pushing downside, I no need to worry about it now. I no need to worry about anymore now. I just like done with my day. Market have to move somewhere. It's open 24 hours. It have to move upside. It have to move downside because it's open for 24 hours. The most important thing when you execute it on a trade, what does happen with that structure? Will it go in your favor or not? That's it. Simple. The keeps so just like keep your things simple. I think so. You guys go two winning trades today. One with Raja Bro and one another one just like with a second live stream. Am I right? So okay, so yeah, that is a proper trade plan. It's not just a random trade. Yeah, exactly. It's a proper plan we are having, like waiting for the candle to break above its own high, and you will see that for continuously for 10 minutes it did not break above the high. Then it shows volume there, break above the high, executed even it's a late entry, but I hold on with that one. So capture some move. Let me see. So you still it's some move. Do you think it's a some man? You grab here. How much? I think you made more than me. Wow, very nice. Very beautiful. But you executed a buy late air above this previous candle high. But still it's just like work for you. It makes sense. So congratulations, buddy. So first time in while pre NY did not screw me. Yeah, man, it happens. I didn't ever say that pre NY not gonna give you any kind of like money, any kind of like opportunity there. But mostly I saw that it's just like showing me some volatility. It's not for me to be honest. NY I feel more comfortable with actually NY or NYSC. So Deep sent me another trade. Can I just like close below the support? The next can I create a vehicle, executed a sell. Yeah, it's a beautiful sell actually. It created a resistance. This kind of broke and close below the support. So if there's if there's volume, the next candle should create a wick and should continuously pushing to the downside. You're having clean traffic on the left. It's a great idea. So all you can do if it never worked out, so all you can do is to manage risk in this situation only. But it's a good idea, I would say. Yeah, it's great. Makes sense. Second half of 30 minute went up, it shoot up. Yeah, not second half, I would say. This 50-minute candle shoot up in the last 2 3 minutes. I remember that 170, 180 pips in the last 2 3 minutes. So let's see how this candle going to be closed and where it's just like going to be closed. So then I can readjust my zones. So right now I'm gonna remove this zone here. This zone is just like ended now. So for the new structure, I would like to see a candle should have to be come down, create some support, give me some confirmation candle. So it's gonna be retest the high. Or if we're going to be create some kind of a counter trade structure, so that also makes sense. So very education. Thank you. Crazy movie, yeah, exactly. On a Monday, nevertheless, okay. How can I wait for new structure? I missed the trade, so you need to wait for some new structure to be formed. Let it create some resistance, some support, and then give your trade a chance. The only important thing I can relate with your and my analysis is that also anticipated this volume by looking 4 hour. It was close without wick, showing strong buy side volume. Yeah, exactly. So high time frame, low time frame, all time frame was totally supporting the buys actually. That's why I just like gave my trade a chance. Don't wanted to miss this one actually. It's a beautiful execution with a proper plan. It's good because it's creating good range for NY session. Yeah, and it's totally makes sense. Let's see. Let's see. See this one, it is just like tap to this area now, rejecting from this area. This is something 4580. Rejecting from that one. The previous candle close even with no upper wick, having a strong volume. Look at this current candle rejecting from the upside and continuously pushing downside right now. So might be we gonna get resistance here if this candle going to be closed in a bearish form. Yes. Okay. $3. Let it on code $3. But still, you got some gems with you right now. You understand that how we can make money. If you can make $3, if you can make $1, one day definitely you're gonna make like a $3,000, 300K dollar, $30,000, something like that. So if someone can make $1, those are the only one who can make like $100, $1,000, $10,000, something like that. I got $700 in my evaluation account. Wow, very nice. Yeah, good. Should be good. Still, you got $700 with you. Even it's a evaluation account, you just like going towards your goal. So waiting right now. I don't know what's happening with my YouTube. I can't see how many viewers right now watching my YouTube. Can anyone show tell me actually? I don't know how many people are watching. It's not showing me. Is there something issue going on with the YouTube today? Okay, I can't see the viewers, but I can see the likes. So hit the like button. Just hit the like button. Wow, look at this one now. It's rejecting with a long rejection and going to be closed in a bearish form. 2 minutes left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. It's just like tapping to this resistance area right here. It shows me one watching. Yeah, I can also see that one watching something like that. But I think so there is a bug. Yeah, there is a bug definitely. There is more than 100 or 200 people watching right now. I can see the likes here. Yeah, only one watching is showing. Yeah. We are all the one. Yeah. So wow, look at the rejection right now, man. So the best thing should be wait for the candle to create some resistance. I think so it's gonna create a resistance. Going to be get your resistance now. Let it come down, let it create some support, give you some kind of confirmation candle so you can go for the buys again. So that makes sense. That is totally makes sense. Yeah, it shows zero now. But hit the like button. Hit the like button so I can see how many people just like watching. So tell your friends, your family, your grandpa that someone providing you free education with what you can change your life, you can make money, you can buy something for them because other social media influencers just showing you or flexing some things to impress you guys. But here you're not gonna see these kind of things till yet. You're gonna get only education here. So yes, let's see. Mr. Parth right now sitting on a moon. I hope so he grab this money here. So see this one, the candle tap to this resistance area. What we got on the left hand side, it just like tap to this resistance area, reject from this area and created a resistance here, man. It's just like created right resistance here right now. Let me remove this thing and let me see the clear picture here. Wow, look at this. 30-minute having a long rejection and 50-minute close in a bearish form. And wow, I think so. It's just like tap to this rejection area. Oh wow, yes. It tap to this resistance area on the left hand side of a 30-minute time frame and start rejecting from that area perfectly. Looking at the 50-minute time frame, again, I'm gonna take the current resistance area I'm gonna take this current resistance area because if the candle going to be break and close above this resistance area, I think so it's still having a pretty good tradable wick on the left hand side. It's like 100, more than 100 pip wick on the left hand side. So wow, man, what a rejection and what a closure here. So new resistance formed, and finally we are entering into opening of NY session. Wow. You know what? If it continuously pushing to the downside, then this might be a liquidity grab. If it could continuously pushing to a downside, then this could be the next target. Let me see on the left hand side. Yeah, this makes sense with the volume. Wow. Is it? Before we were a part of a liquidity grab, but still we make money. So let me see this one. Trading my challenge $99 10,000. Let's see if I can do that for the rest of 2026. Oh, great. Again, golden tongue for you guys. Hope it happens. Okay. As soon as you said closing 50%, I close everything. Oh, man. A massive range on the left hand side, but you are having volume with you. Look at the size of the candle. Before it was doing consolidation, printing side by side. Candle size are very small. Now the candle size getting bigger. It created a resistance now. If it continuously pushing downside, then I think it could be a liquidity grab, and then with the opening of NY, it will keep pushing downside. Who knows that? But we need a new structure now to be a part of some trade. Just like need a new structure here. Let's see if it's going to be create some new structure so I can give my trade another chance. So I like your confidence that people saying have 30-minute resistance left hand side, and you said volume can break all and you would get something. Yeah, definitely. It's just like I'm with experience, buddy. It's been 5 years I'm in this industry, and I'm doing live stream for Raja Bro as well. So there must be something in I'm having with myself. So what a rejection, yeah, exactly. But let's wait for the new structure to be formed. So new structure should be something like if you're gonna if it could continuously pushing downside or going to give you some kind of a bullish candle, like a strong bullish candle, should not be a small or a minor bullish candle, should be a strong one. So here you can give your trade a chance to retest this high. And if the current candle or a candle going to be create a wick and going to break and close above this resistance high, so this could be your first target. This wick, it's like 100 pip wick you are having on the left hand side, so you can secure 80%, 90%, whatever suits you. Rest you can believe on volume again for the continuation. So these are the structure now I need to see on the chart. And for cells, I would like to see some candle to create some kind of a support and then break below the support so I can go for the cells. Or if it not going to be create any structure here, so cells make sense for me. If we're going to be get a candle close below this support, so this is a clean traffic I'm having on the left hand side. Raja bro took same trade. Oh wow, very nice, very nice. Where he posted in our NY session on X. Okay, that's great actually. Such a beautiful trade he took actually. So as I'm copying him, I am doing the same thing. So it's been 3 days. I can see we continuously taking the same trades. Yes, you are right, deep. Parth watching us from the space. Let me see if I can come to you, Mr. Parth. May I come to you? Oh, here I come. Wow, we both watching the world. from the top. So once you become a profitable trader, you gonna watch the people above the world. But I think so. I'm comfortable with this my simple appearance here. Where it is gone? Oh, none. Okay, back to the world actually. Okay, so wow, look at this rejection right now, man. Wow, what a rejection right now. So Baz send me a chart here. Let me see. Okay, so Baz took a buy based on the 30-minute time frame as the candle made a lower wick and break above the previous 30-minute candle bullish. It does make sense, but you need to understand this candle almost filled the 50% of the range like this candle. If your target is something here, somewhere here, you need to understand you are already standing in the middle of the range. Still you believe that volume will continuously pushing upside to fill this week, then it makes sense. Rather than that, I think it's not a tradable range. So could be risky one, buddy. It could be risky one. So these are the simple golden rules you need to be kept with yourself. Trade should have clean traffic on the left hand side. It should have tradable range. It should have volume. It should have structure on the charts. Simple is that. Once these all things align with each other, there's a higher probability you're gonna make the money. Okay, so you tested and then buying. I'm thinking, yeah, that makes sense. So Raja got break even after 300 pips. Really? I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't see it yet. So 4 hour rejected 4 5 times to the left, looking very strong rejection area. Uh, but ended with a break even with 45. Okay, bro, मेरे घर की इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चली गई है. मेरी ट्रेस in $600 profit, but I was not able to close. Ooh, sad for you. He must have connection with aliens. Who? I think, but they are talking about you. Kesa is down to earth. Yeah, I am definitely down to earth person. Price was in uptrend and it was London Open. So it was London Open. So you missed this thing, buddy. It was not a London Open session time. London Open session time totally changed now. It's just like came back 1 hour actually. So daylight saving changed the opening of London timing now. So you are in a Pakistan. So now London Open gonna be open on 12 p.m. of Pakistan time. So Bas, remember this thing for the next time. What is this? I'm getting the notifications. Gold, 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 and gold. Let me see. Someone continuously sending me messages here. All right. So, isn't the big rejection on the previous red candle a big red flag for the next candle? Market have to move in waves, red. It have to be move in waves. So if it continuously pushing upside, it definitely have to stop somewhere and need to create some new structure for the continuation. Right now I can't see any buys or sells still right now. That was the opportunity we are having for the buys, and we grab those chunks, close 160 70 pips easily. So now I need to wait for new structure to be formed. And for new structure, I need this candle to break and close above this resistance area for through continuously pushing to the upside, or fill this wick first, or you can grab some chunks out of it. Or I would like to see a candle should have to be create some support. Give me some confirmation candle below somewhere here so I can go to for the retest. If it's going to be closed with the same size, then again you need to understand there's nothing for me. So wait, just waiting right now. It's up. We already enter into opening of NY session right now. So volume could do anything, but I need structure with the volume now. Before that, the weight was doing consolidation. Then it break and close above the resistance area. We are having like a very beautiful breakout structure with a confirmation candle. So higher probability it could continuously pushing upside. Right now, again, I need a plan. For the execution, I need a plan. What about the rejection? Is it safe to take a buy? Yeah, why not? You just like need to believe your structure. Once you come on the chart, break down the chart, and now you need to understand where is the good probability that you can grab some chunks. If you are not comfortable with the buys, then wait for the sell structure to be formed. Simple. If you don't want to get involved in buys, then wait for the sell structure. What make you comfortable? Why you need to take a forcefully trade? If you are not feeling comfortable, leave it. So keep your things simple. Don't get involved into kind of overthinking, I would say. Cash by when trade is done, no one stick here. Doesn't matter what we can do about. But we are here for those who really wanted to learn. I took a buy on the 5 minute. Okay, good for you at 44.55. Totally your decision, your perspective. You if you took a buy by using a 5 minute time frame. I never look at 5 minute time frame. I was looking at this 5 minute time frame just for the perfect execution. That's it. So yeah, wow. So 50 minute about to be close in 2 minutes. Let's see. Even if I wanted to take a buy, I would like to see this 50 minute should be close above the resistance. Do you guys remember this trade? Do you guys remember this one? What about this trade then for the cells? If it's going to be create some kind of this structure. Yeah, the it's about to be closed in 1 minute. So just like keep your things simple. Market always repeat itself. So if something gonna be created here, same with this condition, so next candle break create a week and break the low. So I think it gonna continuously pushing downside. Because right now what I can see, if it wanted to continuously pushing upside, why it is standing here? It should be stop close above this resistance area, then next can create a weekend break above the higher for the continuation. Yeah, man. See, if you are journaling your trade, definitely you're gonna remember your trades. राजा सर ने ये सेल की ट्रेड ली थी ओके लास्ट वीक वाज हॉरिबल फॉर मी इट स्टार्ट लास्ट मंडे आई took 14 trades and just two was in profit and 12 losses. Ooh, Shakil साहब क्या हो गया आपको भाई? Okay, let's see what Mr. Deeps just like send me here. So can we took impulse entry here? I think so. It will be better to wait for the candle to close above these rejections because this candle which close with the same size. Look at this one. It's a indecision candles like no buys, no sells was there. If you really want it, if you really have a plan to take a buy and wanted to go with impulse entry by depending on the volume, so that then it makes sense. But in if in a normal market going on, then I would like to wait for this candle to be closed, and then with the next candle I could give my trade a chance to retest this high. So that make more sense to me. It's all depend on structure, on the scenarios, or on the volume what I'm facing at that moment. Now this week I reduce load size and trying to get my break even. You definitely gonna get it, buddy. but stick with 1 to 2 trades or maximum 3 trades, and stick with 1 to 2% risk of your capital. That's it. Don't go with 12 trades or 13 trades, something like that. My emotions was not in control and I trade random trade. That's why, bro, you need to wait for proper structure to be formed. Have to control it. Otherwise, you're gonna lose big amount one day. These emotions will get a bigger amount from your pockets. So control your emotions. Anyone here use Dominion markets? How's the withdrawal like? I'm using Dominion market from more than 3.5 years, almost like nearby 4 years. Nearby. I didn't get any issue with me. Whenever I just took a withdrawal by using crypto, I got it in 6 7 hours maximum. But overall, they give like 24 hours. But within 6 7 hours, I mostly took my mostly I just like grab my money. So you can go with Dominion markets easily. So impulse trade can be banned. Why? Same trade Raja bro took today. Okay. Assalamu alaikum sir. I'm late. Did I miss any trade? Yeah, you took like a you just like miss a 170 or 200 pips here within few seconds. 6 7 hours. Yeah, exactly. Mostly, mostly I just like get the withdrawal in 6 to 7 hours. But they gave 24 hours maximum. The time you are having with the crypto, by using the crypto, you're gonna get it in almost like 24 hours. But most of the time in 6 to 7 hours I got my withdrawal. It's not 6 7, it's equal to something like that. It's simple 6 or 7. I know what you are talking about. I can understand that. So let's see. 30-minute pushing, but still I need some kind of a structure here. This candle still didn't have a bottom wick. What if it going to break its own low? Two scenarios I can see. I can visualizing two scenarios, whether it should have to be close above the resistance, so I can go for the buys, or if it going to be break below this low, so I think so it could be a best idea to go for the sells. For both scenarios need to wait here for the candle closure. Looking at this one, I'm looking at this one actually right now. Wow. Smooth withdrawal, I got it in 24 hours. Yeah, maximum they gave like 24 hours, but mostly you can get it like 6 7 8 hours maximum, I think so, most of the time. So both has rejection, and I'm confused on that. Which one? This one and this one? Wait for the candle to close then. You are confused with this rejection. You are confused with this rejection. Wait for this candle to be closed, so you will be get out from the confusion. Don't go with the forcefully trades. Wait for the things to be appear on the chart, which clear your perspectives. So do you also have issues logging in MT5 in Pakistan on desktop? You know what? The first logging in a Pakistan, if you are using Dominion market, you need to use a VPN. Once you log in into it, then you no need to use VPN again. Then it will be stay there. So first time I knew that's first time you gonna get some kind of issues with that. Just pass phase one with this trade. Wow, very nice. Congratulations, buddy. Someone pass phase one with this current trade which we took here. You should have to be like the stream. So kind of loving this shit ton of volume we have on gold. Okay, yeah, that's great actually. You know what? When there is a volume in the market, there's a higher probability that's the time we're gonna make money. How to get MT pay new screen, how to adjust chart center and easy move, bro. Just like watch some random videos on YouTube. Can we go for wick fill? Not yet. For wick fill, you need to wait for this candle to be close above this resistance area. Then you can go for the wick fill. Right now, it's still open. Right now, it's still open. Wait for this candle to be close. With the closure of this candle, you can get your direction here. So if this candle close above resistance and next candle wick down and break previous wick, should we buy it? Yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. Tried it, but still not able to logging. Okay. Then you need to by the way, I'm on, doesn't matter you are using a MacBook or whatever, you just like need to open a ticket on a Dominion Markets Discord channel and your issue will be sorted out. Don't worry. So, sorry if you don't mind, can you explain sell trade which Rajabai took in London today? Why you just like didn't watch it YouTube? Definitely he gonna explain it. So in my view, if with my perspective, I came late and that at that time market was standing somewhere here. So number one thing, this candle didn't have a top wick, 50% probability, and this candle break the low, having a plan to take a sell, executed a sell, might be stop loss above this current candle high. So this is something come with experience. You can even intuitionally can feel that where price could go. Like here, I executed a buy depending on the volume. Even there was a lot of rejection on the left hand side. People were getting scared while executing on this buy, but I stick with my plan and grab like 180 to 200 pips here. The same thing, he just like executed a sell with his experience and he saw it many times, so he executed. So let's see, just waiting right now. There is 6 to 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. If this 30-minute going to be close above this resistance area high, 50-minute going to be close above this resistance area high, and the candle just like not going to be have a bottom wick. If the next candle going to be create a wick and break above this high, it going to be continuously pushing upside. And looking at the 30-minute time frame, it could be an impulse entry in trend with a small body candle. So let's see what's gonna happen here. This current candle closure will going to be give some kind of a confirmation, so need to wait. So it seems daily may push up, have some high probability. What you think? Let me see. I didn't see yet daily time frame. Let me see this one. So daily pushing upside, break above these rejection on the left hand side. Yeah, it could be fail this week on the left hand side. Yeah, makes sense. Still, it's far away from this area, like 300 pips. Still, who knows that? Looking at the weekly to start. Wow, look at the previous weekly candle as well, rejected with a long rejection and close in a bullish form. Next candle created a wick. Now it's continuously pushing upside. So yeah, man, it could be happen. It could be happen. It could be keep pushing upside, but low time frame gonna give you the confirmation what could be happen on the high time frame. So you know what, if this candle going to be closed within the range, then I need to take this support area and then break above this resistance side. That could make sense to for the continuation and break below this support low. It could fill the both area. You are having like a weak field structure. Wow, man, look at this one. 100 pip wick on the left hand side, 100 pip wick to the downside. Wow. So I sign up 2 hours ago, first trade, and I made the money back. Wow. Look at this person. Asman just like joined the Market Fruity University just before 2 hours. And what he paid for Market Fruity University, he grabbed that money in his first trade. Very nice. Congratulations to you, buddy. So now your whole month is totally free. Wow. So, yes, salam alaikum salam. Whenever I see gold candle moving, I feel it in my heart. I have a connection with the Charles Bro Trust. Okay, that's great. That's great. I think because of this, Raja sir, let the trade to run. What? Because of what? Because of daily time frame you're talking about. No, it might be depending on the volume, because I'm here providing you education. It's an educational account I'm using with you guys. So that's why I need to tell my students that how you can grab chunks, because many people are here are beginners. So the way it pushed up, and right after 5-10 minutes there's a opening of NY session as well. So probability mostly market will keep pushing upside, but here it doesn't happen. So might be that's why he was just like holding the trade, and totally makes sense. It mostly happen if it break and giving you a huge volume during the pre NY session, and then it enter into opening of NY. High probability it will continuously going in that direction. I think NY start at 6 in Pakistan. No, 5 p.m. in Pakistan. It's already started. Today market is moving good, not like previous days. What do you think? That's great actually. If it's showing volume, actually, it's great. If it's moving smoothly, it's showing you volume. Grab the opportunity. What are you looking for then? Wait for the structure to be print and just execute. So 3 minutes left for this candle to be closed, and it's struggling with this resistance right now. Once it's going to be break and close above this resistance high, next candle should have to be create a wick, break above the high. First thing first, it's gonna fill this wick. So I would suggest if it's going to be break and close above this resistance high and you're gonna take a buy here, close at least 50% 90% position here, because history could repeat itself. If it rejected from this area, it could reject again from this area and come back. So keep this thing in your mind. Be realistic with the things. Let it close and then see. This is like a higher probability structure gonna print there. This current candle not even have a bottom wick here. 30-minute going to be close. M15 breaking above the high. Still 2 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Just 1 minute, I think so. So Friday you have seen market again after we close stream. Market went up 1,000 pips. I don't remember that, buddy. I don't think so. On a Friday, I went out with my childrens. Yeah, I don't remember that because I didn't took any trade. So that's why. Uh, Sir, is it Raja Bank strategy good? What I am using right now? I am using Raja Bank strategy right now. What a kind of question it was. Okay, it's about to be closed in 1 minute. So I need this candle should have a little wick on the upside. Even you know what? If it going to be closed without having upper wick, then I'm getting scared. What happened before? I don't want it to be happen here actually again. So I think so it would be better if it's going to be create a wick, and it's not going to be good if it's going to be close within the range. Oh man, I think so we're gonna get a support here now. So 50-minute created a support. You are having a resistance and a support here. This candle didn't have a bottom wick. Again, if someone wants you to take a buy above here, by depending on this previous candle which don't have a bottom wick, looking at the 30-minute time frame, close like a small body. So if this current candle going to be create a wick and break above this high, this makes sense for the continuation by depending on the volume to fill this wick. Or if it went down, break and close below this support area, so that is the probability it's gonna continuously pushing downside. So now market start forming a structure here. You go to your support, you have a resistance on the upside. Now it's your perspective where you want you to give your trade a chance. See it break above the high. If someone executed a buy here, stop loss should be below this current candle low. Why I am not executing? Because I already got one trade and made money. So it went 35, 36 pips in your favor. This candle which break above the high, if you went with this trade by depending on the volume, and if there's a volume in the market, then there is no business of this current candle to come down and break its own low. If it's gonna come down and breaking its own low, then I think so there's a time you need to manage the risk or should close the trade. So yeah, man, let's see it break above the high in the first 1 minute. Actually, that's the issue as well. Let's see. So this the previous candle actually totally closed within the range actually, but this candle didn't have a bottom wick showing only buyers in it. If this candle created a weekend break above the high, there's a probability it's gonna fill this range. It's having like a 100 pip range in it. Why not to grab 50, 60 pips out of it? Close 50%, 60%, whatever suits you. Leave the rest, then bring your stop loss from here to break even, and then see if it could tap your TP or not. It's impulse entry on a 30-minute time frame, 15-minute created a structure here as impulse entry. This in this scenario, if I was in a trade, if I executed a buy here, I would like to place my stop loss here. Simple. And if I'm having this target, I will try to secure 50% or 60% or 90% position somewhere here, and then leave the rest with the break even. That might be with the volume, it could continuously pushing to the upside. I catch whoa, someone already catch 30 pips. Two of them just like go 30 pips. It went up under 30 seconds in the trade wild. Wow, they're securing 30 pips even here. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if it's gonna work out or not. It's totally depending on the volume this trade, because the previous candle even don't have a bottom wick, but it closed within the range. 30 minutes is like an impulse entry here. So small body, it means it's dropped the volume. If it drop the volume, then this candle should not be break above the previous candle high. If it break above the previous candle high, it means it's having a volume in it. So from this 100 pip range, you can grab 50, 60 pips. I think so. That makes sense. Wow, wow, wow! Look at this one. So now it went almost how much in your favor? It went like 40 pips in your favor. 40, 45 pips in your favor. So in this scenario, if I was in a trade, how I can manage the risk? So once it went in my favor 40, 45 pips, if it come back to my entry, I would like to close 50% position. Stop loss will remain same below the current candle low, because it should be continuously pushing upside if there's like a volume. It's an impulse entry depending on the volume. Previous candle don't have a bottom wick, and it's pushing upside. It went 45 pips in your favor right now. If it come back to your entry, you have to close 50% position, because there is no business of this current candle to come back to your entry now. Once it went in your favor 40, 45 pips, it should be continuously pushing upside. So secure 50%, whatever suits you. 90%, 50%. Once it's just like went in your favor 50 pips, 60 pips out of 100 pips, like a middle range. Wow, look at this one. 46 pips secure, 35 pips secure. Wow, man, these YouTube guys are too much clever here. They just like quickly making money here. Very nice. Rajabai took the same trade of sell in London session with same ideas as you discussed. Yeah, uh-huh. That makes sense. 30 pips secure again. Ooh, Lady Dawn, come here. Lady Dawn, come here on the chart and secure 30 pips. Wow. Secure 42 pips and finally deep got to 42 pips here. Wow, very nice deep. Very nice. At break even now, free trade cash by very nice. Very nice. Someone already secure almost 46 pips and bring their stop loss at break even. So they're not gonna lose anything and can hold with their trade. They're gonna get like extra bonus there. Wow, two trades, two call, and you guys just like make money here. So 40 pips now is the old 20 pips. Yes, since we have lots of volume, you need to load lots exactly. So nowadays Asian session volume is not good. Then leave it. I never work with Asian mostly. You know what? I don't like it. And now the Ramazan already just like gone. Before that we are having Ramazan. So that time I was sitting on the chart sometime. because that was the time of our sari to keep the fast. So now it's ended. My routine, my schedule just like come back normal. Now I woke up mostly 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. early in the morning, then hit to gym, do some kind of a like a cardio, some gym there, and then come back home, do some breakfast, do some stream, do some marketing, and the things going on for the whole day. So things getting normal now. So deep nail every single time. Yeah. Security profit. What is this security profit? Imad, security profit क्या था? $50 today. Wow, very nice. Lady Dawn got just like got $50 today. You can buy a meal for yourself now. It's pushing. Wow, it's pushing, man. 60 pips in your favor. Very nice. So this is a situation if you are in a trade, you are holding a trade and it's having a 100 pip range in it. It's already filled 50% of range on the left hand side. Close 90% position. I always shorting on these kind of scenarios. Close 90% position. You are in an impulse entry. You are depending on the volume right now. Who knows that it will continue pushing upside or not? But right now, you having money in your pocket. Why not to? Why not to grab it? Close 90%, close 50%, close whatever suits you. Just like close some portion. Bring your stop loss from below the current candle at break even. Now you know what? If it continuously pushing upside and tap or hits your TP, it gonna build your confidence. And if it not gonna worked out, you're not gonna lose anything. You already make the money here. So this is by grabbing chunks continuously day by day, you're gonna build your empire. This is what I do for myself actually. What if the lot size is 0.01? शोका साहब फिर तो क्लोज ही कर दे साइड ट्रेड आप. Buy for the next subscription. Wow, very nice. Lay down, very nice. Shall we take this as a confirmation candle that next will go up? Which one? This one is an impulse entry. Previous candle don't have a bottom wick having no sellers in it, and 30-minute close as an impulse entry with a small body. If it having a volume, then it gonna break above the previous candle high. Otherwise, it should be continuously pushing to the downside and should not break above the previous candle high. So if it does that, looking at 30-minute and a 50-minute time frame only, it was a confirmation like an impulse entry in trend on a 30-minute. 50-minute didn't have a bottom wick showing only buyers in it, and you're already sitting with the buyers momentum, and you took a buy after closure of this candle. You didn't took a buy here or anything where when market was not showing you any structure. Now it showing a structure, tradable range like a wick, and yeah, everything just like aligned with each other. That's a proper second trade was there. Go 35 pips, close it full because it's not showing volume. Is it good, sir? Yeah, still you are more better than those who didn't even get a 10 pips here actually, not even a single pip. It doesn't matter, it's just one trade. Yeah, I passed my funded account because of Asian session in February. Okay, no, I'm not gonna revenge trade. Okay, user, what happened with you? Missed this one too because it move under 30 seconds. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Opportunity will come and go, doesn't matter. Wait for your structure to be formed. Talking about the current candle gas, is it a confirmation for uptrend? Yeah, it was a confirmation. Why not look at the 30-minute time frame? It's an impulse entry trend. Close with a small body. See this one. If it lose the volume, then this current candle should have no business to break above the previous candle high. If it breaking above the high, this is the wick you are having on the left hand side. So looking at the 50-minute time frame, the previous 50-minute didn't have a bottom wick, means there are only buyers. So if you wanted to take a buy, you are sitting with the uptrend. This is the more good confirmation for you for yourself as well. How you can get a smaller stop loss on a 30-minute, you might gonna get like a bigger stop loss on a like a 200 pips. So for smaller stop loss, you can use a 50-minute time frame with a proper structure. This is the range you are having. It went 60 pips out of 100 pips. You're done with your day. Is it simple? uh, I'm sorry. I come right now. You took any trade today? I think so. I give two calls for two trades and both are in profits. First trade we grabbed like 200 pips, almost nearby 200 pips. On a second trade it went 60 pips, 50 pips, like secure some position, and it almost still is it's in a profit right now. So you are late, buddy. Mr. Dopamine, you are late. Can we expect the next to go up? Then now you are getting into FOMO. You miss this trade, you miss the perfect execution, you miss the perfect stop loss. Now if you wanted to take a buy with the next candle, if it's going to be closed in a bullish form, this is a rejection you're going to be faced there, and you're going to be get a bigger stop loss now. So if you miss the trade, you need to accept it, and then you need to wait for the new structure to be formed, buddy. The way you discuss your plan with us, I feel more confident. Yeah, buddy. This is something I do discuss with myself as well. When I'm just like sitting on the chart, I need to talk myself that what are the higher probability where the next price could go. So I'm always trying to keep my things in a simple way, because if it gonna be in a simple way, higher probability I'm gonna execute on the things, on the structure, on the probabilities. Rather than that, I will keep watching the charts, might be getting into FOMO. This is something I learned in my experience. Wow, look at this one, 50-minute, still pushing upside. So best execution always will bring like a good risk management with it. If you are executing a late entry, if you are getting into some kind of a FOMO entry, then you are not going to be get like a better stop loss. And if you're not going to be get better stop loss, higher probability you're gonna lose more than your expectation. Wow, look at this one, still continuously pushing upside, man. Wow, it's fill the range, it's just fill the wick on the left hand side. Very nice. I hope you guys make some money here. Whoever missed this trade with us, they have a second opportunity here, but after printing the proper structure. Wow, what a beautiful volume going on. And now you just keep one thing more in your mind. Right after 15 minutes, you're going to be get a H4 candle closure. It's interesting. Damn, missed two huge trades. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Come tomorrow. Don't get into FOMO. If you're feeling even a minor FOMO in yourself, close the charts. Just close the charts. Wow. So with this $100, I can pay one of my bill. This is something you need to expect from the forex. Can you pay a single bill by doing trades? Can you pay a little, any one bill? Just start with that. Wow. So 50 minute about to be closed now. Again, need to remove this resistance again. Yeah, it's about to be closed. The resistance broke. Candle close above the resistance area. So where could be the next resistance actually? Let me see on the left hand side. Let me see on the left. Ah, I think so. This could make sense. Okay. So this is something. Yeah, I remember I took a trade here. See, I took a buy here. Wow, what a closure. I closed 100 pips and then it went against me. Ooh. So this is the place where price already rejected very strongly. So this could be the next target, I think so. Yes. Oh, this is just nearby the resistance area right now. 30 minute. If I'm looking at 30 minute, yeah, it's an important resistance area. If there's like a lot of volume, then it gonna tap to this another resistance of a 4600 or something like that, like this, like a psychological number. But what I can see realistically, I would like to wait for some kind of a resistance to be formed. And if I want you to take a buy, breaking and closing above that resistance, that makes sense to take a buy. Or if I want you to take a sell, sells only makes sense if I'm going to be get a candle close below this support area. So that makes sense to first go for the weak fill structure and then for the continuation. So H4 now 4R is at its resistance area now. Oh, really? Let me see. So it doesn't matter. Wait for the H4 candle to be close. There is 50 minutes left for the candle to be close. Wait. Just wait and watch. Might be this candle going to be close below this support area and then continuously pushing downside. Who knows that? So whenever there's a H4 candle about to be closed, I explained it many times. Most of the candles having wicks to the upside or to the downside, something like that. Most of the candles, like 90%, 95% candles having the wicks. So when it going to be leave a wick, when it about to be closed, most of the candle retrace a little bit and leave a wick. So consider that now it's a H4 candle. If it's going to leave a wick before the closure, it could be a 50-minute or 30-minute candle closure, might be against you. So whenever there's like few minutes left for the closure of H4, I try to avoid execution. Unless if I'm having a lot of volume in the market. Unless. So let's see if it's gonna get some kind of new resistance or not. Then again, if it's going to be create some resistance here, then I'm gonna take the current resistance area. Again, if I wanted to take a buy, even we are having rejection and the resistance on the left hand side, I need to depend on the volume to go through all the rejection on the left hand side. So now I need to wait. It's very important to wait for the H4 candle to be closed. I was $220 up in Dominion funding, came down to 146 again. This happened twice, still stuck in two profitable days. What you are doing with those $225? I really don't know. You are over risking or you are getting scared, something like that. What's wrong with you? You need to ask yourself, is there any psychological issue you are having? Why you stuck there? Or might be market not moving in your favor? So ask yourself, just like make notes. Whenever you are getting any kind of issue, make notes on it. Whether it's about psychology, whether it's about fundamentals, whether it's about technicals, whether it's about even sentiments. So make notes. Always make notes. It will help you out. You are human. You are not a robot, so you can't understand everything. But if you making notes, then higher probability you can understand it in an easy way. Did you mean Vic will be on the 4 hour? यस मिस्टर रेड. यार वो H4 की कैंडल क्लोज होती है ना, तो जब वो विक छोड़ देती है ना, तो वो विक एक 30 मिनट की क्लोजर भी हो सकती है. H4 की टाइम फ्रेम अब क्लोज होने जा रहा है. तो ज़्यादातर कैंडल जो सी होती हैं वो ऊपर नीचे उनके विक्स होती हैं. सो आई थिंक अब आपको समझ आ गई होगी. So wow, look at this one. If you didn't secure some position here, you might be not going to be get anything if you are getting greedy. How to overcome psychological issues? You need to build boundaries around yourself, around your psychology, like sticking with 1 to 2 trades, sticking with 1 to 2% risk of your capital, sticking with the rules, wait for the structure to be formed, stick with the time, like a volume time, like only need to sit on the chart when there's high probability of volume, like might be pre London and pre NY something like that. So once you build these rules and sticking with them, it's mean you are making boundaries around your psychology. Make sense? So once it's not gonna hit your boundaries, you're not gonna lose money psychologically. So 10 minutes left for the candle to be close of H4. I wanted to see how this H4 going to be close. It's very important for me right now. what I think. I am keeping eye on one area on the left hand side, and that is somewhere here. I wanted to see how market gonna react to this area. Might be I'm gonna go for the swing trade. Let's see. It's far away now. I think it will take 1 to 2 days. So 9 minutes left. Just 9 minutes left. 2 months before I wash my funded account, then I am busy from some work. So I am on a break now. I come again with fresh account, but my psychology is totally disturbed. So what should I do? I explain it, buddy. Break even, buddy. I explain it. You need to rewatch it. Take any trade. I am late. Yeah, we just like almost took two trades, I would say. One went 180 to 200 pips, and another one went like 60 pips, 70 pips. So pre-London means before opening 1 hour, right? Pre-London means opening of before 2 hours before the opening of a London session. That's called pre-London. Pre-London started 2 hours before opening of London session. Pre-NY started before 2 hours opening of NY session. Yeah, this is something. So do we? Yeah, I think we are having NFP later. Oh, we are having Fed chair Paul speaks after 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Wow, it's gonna be a wild one. I think so. Might be gold could do anything with this volatility. Tomorrow is a normal day. Not much news we're going to be get. Wednesday we are having ADP, and on a Thursday unemployment. Oh, on this Friday we're going to be hit with the NFP. We're going to be hit with the NFP, and we are having holidays like bank holidays for the whole day. Wow, on all the pairs. Look at this one. So expecting less volume during this Friday. Friday, 3rd April. AUD holiday, Euro holiday. Wow, Pound holiday. Only USD will be open. So could be a volatile day. And the next on Monday we are having bank holiday for almost all the pairs. Should be cautious about these bank holidays. Might be a volatility days. Let's see. So there is also news poll tonight. What kind of impact could that have? Anything could be happen if it gonna give any kind of a hawkish or a dovish statement on during the conference. Then anything could be happening. Gonna be implemented on the charts. So I would suggest you that wait for the news to settle the rest, and then make a plan if you wanted to take any trade. Let it settle down. So this and next Friday are good Fridays for Orthodox and Catholics. Oh, I don't know anything about it, buddy. I really have no idea. Sir, I follow all your and Raja Bank's concepts and make good profit, but I lose all my profits in one day, which I took more than a month. Please suggest me how to overcome with this situation. I think so, Sayed. Liaquat, you are not sticking with 1 to 2 trades. Am I right? You might be doing some kind of revenge trading. Yeah, here you got your answer. You already knew that what you are doing, buddy. So stop doing this thing. Stop doing this thing. Totally. Your life gonna change. Just stop it. You can't do compromise with this thing if you really wanted to become a profitable in this journey. But sir, how to control this? You need to hire some person. So if you're gonna do some kind of over trading, command them whenever you go with a over trading or revenge trading, tell him or her to slap you or put your finger into some kind of a current circuit. So that gonna stop you only. So pre-London, I took one trade, I lose, call it a day. I will take tomorrow. That's great idea. Oversizing, yes. Market fluidity course will be terminated. It's not gonna be terminated, but it's gonna be closed 20th of April. New intake not going be, not cannot be like enroll into it then after the 20th of April. So Raja Bro wants you to do with the old ones. Might be gonna provide some extra education there, like higher education. So on 20th of April, it's gonna be closed. No new intake will be taken. So you are right. I need this person as soon as possible. Yes, definitely, bro. I just rewind the stream, but just see one trade. Can you please share sec? Yeah, I just like took one trade here, buddy. I was explaining this thing. This was the first trade I took, where I grabbed like 170, 80 pips. People just like grab 200 pips. And this is the second call we are having. After closure of this candle, it break above the high of this resistance area. The previous candle didn't have a bottom wick. M30 closed with a small body impulse entry. Next candle create a wick break above the high. This was a wick on the left hand side like 100 pip. Market went 60, 50 pips in people's favor, and they just like secure positions here. So this was the second call. I took this trade, but many people took this trade as well while we were waiting for new structure to be formed. It formed the new structure, then someone who just missed this trade, they make money here. So now waiting for the H4 candle to be closed, and there is 3 minutes left. So yes, uh, until when? I don't think so. I don't have any idea about it. Raja bro knows about this thing. He's the one who took decision about Market Verde University. Might be not gonna reopen it. It gonna be closed forever, and the people who's just like gonna stay there will remain stay there. Anything could be happen. So before 20th of April, if you wanted to take this course, enroll into it. After that, you're not gonna be a part of this one. So what's the highest withdrawal you have done on Dominion market? I can't explain it on a live, but I took a lot of money from Dominion market, to be honest. Didn't ever get any kind of issues with them. So yeah, waiting right now. I think so we're gonna get like new resistance now. It's about to be close in 1 minute. Let me rewatch this H4 time frame. So H4 tapping to this resistance area, but lower time frame still pushing it to the upside. Look at this one. This candle close bullish one without having a bottom wick. This candle close in a bullish form without having a bottom wick. This candle close in a bullish form again. So I think so. If you're going to be get some kind of a resistance here, and after that, if you're going to be get some kind of a breakout structure, might be now with the NYSE volume. If it's going to break above this high with the NYSE volume, it could keep pushing to the upside, or if it's gonna break and close below this support area, so it could be continuously pushing to this is the range you are having right now. Wow, it's breaking above the high now. Damn, it's breaking above the high. But in this scenario, I would like to wait for the candle to be close above the resistance. Yeah, because the previous candle just like started and it didn't have even a bottom wick here. It didn't even have a bottom wick here. If it create a bottom wick and then break up of the high, so that make more sense. And it there's a lot of things that need to be worried about in this situation. If I want you to take a buy, this candle break above the high in the first minute. In the first minute, It didn't have a bottom wick, so I'm not feeling comfortable with this bias. I would like to see this candle to be close above the resistance, and then with the next candle, I could give my trade a chance. If it's gonna continuously pushing upside, I can't do anything about it. It's gone. It's not my structure. I cannot be execute on this one. But still open. Anything could be happen. Wait for this candle to be close. So, sir, how to overcome a FOMO and fear of execution? For fear of execution, getting out from fear of execution, the only solution you are having with yourself is it is to lower the load size. Use low load size, and just like put the risk on the stake what is easy for you to lose, so you will be get out of this fear of execution. And for FOMO, you need to have acceptance in yourself. Just accept the things. If you miss the trade, accept it. Now wait for the new structure to be formed. That's the only solution. Sir, correct me if I am wrong. I think Raja Bank executed same structure in sell in the London session. Which one? This one? No, it was not. It's not like a same structure, buddy. That was somewhere here. The candle just like didn't have upper week. The previous candle rejected with a long rejection and close in a bearish form, and then the next candle didn't break above the high and continuously pushing to downside. So intuitionally, he executed a sell. So right now, I can't see any buys here. 50-minute impulse entry trend. No, 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 no. Don't try to take this impulse entry. Wait for this candle to be close. It didn't even have a bottom wick and it break up of the high in the first 1 to 2 minute on a 30 minute, and you were having these rejection on the left hand side as well. If I was you and if I didn't took any trade and I wanted to take my first trade, then I will wait for this candle to be close above the resistance. Then by depending on the volume, I could give my trade a chance. I will see. Might be you know what, NYSC volume will bring something on the table. Might be it will do some kind of a consolidation here. If it not gonna close above the resistance, then there is a probability it gonna do some consolidation. Then with the opening of NYSC, it gonna give you some traction. So that was a trade of Raja in morning. I saw that. I was there, buddy. I was sitting there. I remember that. So with time, with your experience, sometime intuitionally you can understand where the price can go. So, bro, if I enroll in MFU before 20 taper after 1 month of or two, if I cancel my subscription, so can I resubscribe it again or not? I think so. Then you need to write an email at hello at marketfluidity.university.com. So they're gonna decide then. So 50-minute impulse entry in a trend, I don't think so. That makes sense. Wait for this candle to be close. In this scenario, candle didn't have a bottom wick break above the high in the first 1 to 2 minutes, still struggling with the rejection on the left hand side. It's at the starting of the new H4. Wait for the candle to be close if you really want to take a buy. What market AGI website saying about gold? Can you show this? Okay, let me logging into it. So previous bearish candle don't have upper wick. Maybe it will not creating bottom wick. Maybe it will go up. It's struggling with this price action right now. Even this current candle didn't have a bottom wick. So wait, buddy, wait. Look at this rejection right now. See this one? I told you it's time to wait. When the time to take a trade, I executed a trade. When I said that it's time to take a like a wait, then wait. You're gonna secure your money. Okay, so let's see what market AGI right now showing the probabilities. Looking at the market AGI right now. Okay, so wow, they are bearish on the day trading actually right now. They are having a pullback level from a psychological number of 4600. Might be at this time they're expecting with Mr. Paul's peak. If he's just like going to be say something, the dollar's getting stronger, the market will be pulled back from this area and will continuously pushing downside and hit this 4470 level. So this is something they're expecting, and we are slowly but surely heading towards, yeah, I forget that we are heading towards the conference of Mr. Paul. So I will say Stay away from the charts. Let the dust to settle down. Then make the plans. So yeah, with the swing trade perspective, they're having 47 area. For the day trading, they're having this pullback area. But whatever happened on a with the fundamentals, at the end we need confirmation on the lower time frame of a 30-minute or a 50-minute time frame on the technicals actually. So then we these things align with each gonna align with each other. Let me see if we are having any high impact news. Treasury. Treasury sector based on our Iran oil market is well supplied. Okay, gold should push into downside right now. Gold should continuously pushing downside. I don't think so. Any kind of high impact news. Oh, this one. Trump on Iran will completely obliterating all of Iran's electric generating plants, oil wells, and agile. And if deal not reached, oh, this could gold this could push the gold to the upside. I think so. This is something happened when we were executing a buy. Wow. So it's a news we got here. It's having a bullish impact on a gold. So let's see. Let's see. I think so. Should wait for the Paul speech and then need to make some. Wow, look at this one. See this one. I was right about this one, man. Look at this one. What a rejection. Was not comfortable with the buys. See what happened. So, do you think the ground invention in Iran would cause any impact on gold trading? I think so. It already impacted. Look at this one. From the beginning of the today, how much it moves. Look at this one. Is it started from here? I think so. Started from here and it moved almost 1400 pips. What else you just like needed from this invasion actually? So I think so. It already done with this impact. So now Mr. Paul's speech gonna bring something on the table. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so I think so. I'm heading off now. I'm not thinking. I am heading off now. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow stream gonna be 2:30 a.m. Eastern. It will be 11:30 a.m. Pakistan time, 10:30 a.m. Dubai time. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful. Don't go with the forceful trade. I always advise you guys don't ever go for the with the forceful trade. Wait for the structure to be formed. Let the things align with each other. Then give your trade a chance. So there's a probability you're gonna make some money. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful, be blessed, and bye bye. Ta ta. That was an awesome trade we took.